I would love to just picture you as like just like a superhero, just like going out at night, just like fighting crime, just in like Robbie wearing spandex, just fighting crime, just like being the ultimate like
Giraffe Man. I don't know.
Giraffe Man. Yes. Well, you wouldn't have to wear a cape because honestly, like even though capes look cool, they're not very good when you fight. They're not very practical, so.
Yeah.
You try to throw a punch, like what if the cape just like gets caught in your arm and you can't even like complete a punch? Yeah, like that. Wow. Okay, Robbie, now you're just a villain.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports. As always, I'm Robbie. This is Kyle. Kyle, how are you, buddy?
Doing alright, how are you?
Doing great, doing great. Start of another week.
Yeah.
It is definitely getting more and more like summertime as we inch closer and closer to the actual start of summer here as we're into the month of June.
Yeah, I'm so pumped.
Yeah, the weather's getting warmer, the days are getting longer, and just good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, a lot to look forward to. A lot of good, especially concerts coming up, so I'll have to throw those into the Sue's Reviews blender as well. So
yes, get blended. Get blended.
Yes. I know I said blender, yeah. I just like using the term blender. I don't know
That's
why.
okay.
But anyways.
When you gotta use a blender, you gotta use a blender. I mean...
Especially for making shakes or like smoothies and stuff like
Shake Shack. Yeah, it just made me think of Shake Shack.
Oh, I love Shake Shack.
Yeah, Shake Shack's so good. Yeah. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. We're gonna go to Shake Shack. Anyway, speaking of good stuff, before we get into tonight's episode, just want to send a special shout out, as always, to our two sponsors, Diamond Organizing and Wes Woodson. Obviously the sponsors of this show, but also the sponsors of Screen Time with Doug and Kyle. Good stuff coming out of there. And the Sports Blitz with Doug and I. New episode finally out. Yay!
This is great.
Doug and I finally got off our asses and did something. First time in 2 months. But no, definitely new episodes of both shows are out now. So definitely keep watching. Yeah.
Check it out, guys.
Check it out. Fun. Exactly. So, now on to the episode. We're going to bring back a favorite of ours, another edition of On a Couch Talking Sports Game Night, with another edition of Sports 20 Questions, but with a twist. Because usually, for Sports 20 Questions, we can either think of a person, place, or a thing. But tonight, we are limited to just a person. It could be any person in the sports world, but just a person. So, definitely will make it easier. One less question that we have to ask.
Yep, that's true.
So, it's going to be exciting. And as always, we're going to do 1 round each, or, one turn each.
We're actually doing 100 rounds each. So
yes.
It's
going to be the longest episode of On a Couch ever. It's going to be actually 24 hours of On a Couch Talking Sports.
I know our job's going to be like looking for us, like, where the hell is Robbie?
Yeah, where do they go? Like, yeah.
And for those of you guys who don't know, it's so 20 questions. I'm sure you guys have like heard the explanations before, but those of you who are just tuning in, it's a game where we think of person, place, or thing. Obviously, in this case, as Robbie said, a person, and we have 20 questions, yes or no questions, mind you, which we ask each other, and to kind of figure out who we're thinking of. So, once you get to the 20 questions. In some cases, you might be able to guess the answer right away. In other cases, you might need all 20 questions. And then,
you never know.
You pretty much have one guess after that. And then from there on up, it's kind of it's kind of a fun game to try to figure out, like, what we're thinking, who we're thinking about in this situation. So here we go.
Yeah, exactly. I think the last time we played, we both stumped each other, too.
We did. We were like, it was a draw. Yeah.
Exactly. So, yeah, very excited to play. And so, Kyle, I will give you the choice. Do you want to ask or answer first?
I think I started last time, so I think we did my person or whatever it was last time, so we can do your guess if you want to decide.
Sure. All right.
So,
I am ready. So whenever you are ready, Kyle, go right ahead and begin your questions.
okay. Now, is this a no? I'm kidding.
No,
Don't count that.
I won't.
Is this a thing? No. All right, I'll stop.
That's two. No,
Seriously, it's like, well, I guess it's, might as well kind of do it.
no, I'm kidding.
So is this an athlete?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Have they ever been a coach?
No.
Okay. All right. Are they active now?
No.
Oh, okay. Former athlete then. Got it. Have I seen this athlete?
Like,
okay,
in
sorry.
First, like,
you know what? Let me rephrase the question.
Sure.
Have I been to a game that this athlete has played at? Let's put it that way.
I'm more than 50% sure. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with yes and hope that I'm remembering correctly.
Okay. With you?
No.
Okay. I just want to make that clear distinction. Let me think. Sorry, I'm just like fixing a couple things here.
By the way, that was question 5.
Question 5. Okay. All right. Now, is this a football athlete?
No.
Is this a basketball athlete?
No.
Hockey?
Yes.
Okay. I just have to narrow that down a little bit. But they're not playing anymore. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's funny. I actually stumped Robbie a few episodes back with a hockey player, but I don't think it would be the same one. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So, how many questions are we at now?
So the one you just asked was 8.
8. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they still alive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Are they a local person, like a Massachusetts person?
No.
Okay.
You're halfway through.
Okay. Let's see. Are they like an all-star, like Hall of Famer legend type of athlete?
I'm not sure if they're a Hall of Famer, but they're definitely like a legend. I forget if they have been elected to the Hall of Fame yet.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Were they ever in the Olympics? Not that it would like matter too much because I don't know a whole lot of hockey.
I hate to say it, but I don't know / don't remember.
Nope, it's all good. You know what? I figure I'd just throw the question out there just to help
I hate
narrow
to
it
give
down.
you I don't know answer, but I'm
No,
sure.
It honestly, Robbie, in the grand scheme of things, it wouldn't make that much of a difference because I'm not very knowledgeable about which players played in the Olympics or not anyway, so it's all good.
By the way, that was question 12.
That was 12, okay. Let's see. Are they a goalie?
Yes.
Oh, they are a goalie. Oh, okay. But they're not local. Have they played for the Bruins?
No.
Okay. So they're really not, definitely 100% not local. Because I know sometimes like they have other players from other states or countries playing for. Let's see. Okay. Goalie. All right. I'm just going to go with the only goalie that I know that's not from the Bruins. Is it Martin Brodeur?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes!
What? Oh, snap!
I was like, as soon as you said it was a goalie, I was like, just go with your. I felt like screaming at you, go with your gut. Yeah.
Okay, all right. That's
so
what I did.
that was the only thing like I stumbled upon at the beginning. Like I forget or / don't remember if you've ever told me if you saw Martin Brodeur play at all.
Oh, right. So, I did. I do remember actually seeing him play. This was back in like early 2000s. I want to say maybe
like when you were in New Jersey.
Yeah, somewhere between like I'd say the 2002 2003.
That's why I said yes, because I was pretty sure you had told me at one point that you had seen him, but I was like, am I misremembering?
Is he? No, that's all good.
Hey, good job, Kyle. You got 15 questions. Yeah. There you go. Good job.
Love it.
Pound it.
Bam. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So now it is on to my turn.
All right. So go ahead.
Here we go. All right. I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is it a male?
Yes.
Okay. Is it somebody still alive?
Yes.
Okay. Is it somebody who is actively playing today?
Technically, no.
Technically, no. Is this person retired?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, retired.
Okay. Have I ever seen this person play in person?
Oh, actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna go with an I'm not sure.
Okay.
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Okay, fair enough.
So at 5, I believe.
Does this person, or should I say did this person play a sport that I've played before?
Yes.
Okay. Is this a baseball player?
Nope.
Is this a basketball player?
Nope.
Is this a football player?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we're at 9.
Did this player play for the Patriots?
No.
Okay. Did this player play in the NFL?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they went pro.
Did this player play during our lifetime?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How many questions am I at right now?
12. Yeah, 12.
Okay.
I'm just holding out a finger. What's like this? Peace sign.
So they played during, they're retired now. They played during our lifetime. They did not play for the Patriots.
No.
Did this player ever win a Super Bowl?
I believe so, yeah.
You believe? Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Forgot to look that little tidbit up.
Okay.
But I believe they did, yeah.
All right. Did this person play for a team that's in the Eastern time zone?
No.
No. Okay. So either Central or West.
Well, actually, hold on. So, I'm sorry, I take that back. They did for a short time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They played, so they did at one point play for a team on the Eastern time zone.
Yeah. Just for a short time, though, not very.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a question that's sort of following my gut here. I don't know why.
Okay.
Is this person a quarterback?
No.
Oh, then that was not what I was thinking
I think
of.
we're at 14.
All right.
Okay.
So not a quarterback. Did this person play on offense?
Try to remember because I know the name of the position, I just can't remember if it's an offensive E.
You want me to name off the offensive and defensive positions in football? You can tell me?
Oh, no, it was offense, yeah.
Oh, it was
He
offense,
did play offense,
okay.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're at 15.
15. Was this person a lineman?
Nope.
Okay, so they're either a receiver or a running back. Well, actually, do you count tight end as a lineman, or do you count tight end as something else?
Tight end's alignment,
Okay,
technically.
so they are tight end.
And I won't count that for the question.
No, yeah, sorry, I need a little clarification.
No, it's all good.
So they were either a receiver or a running back.
Yeah.
They won a Super Bowl for.
I believe so.
Okay, I'm sure when you tell me, I'll and they're still alive. They played during our lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wish I knew more retired players.
I will give you a hint, though. They didn't retire super long ago.
Okay.
Pretty recent retirement, this one.
Oh, and they never played for the Patriots.
Nope.
My gosh. Did they play? No. I don't know. It's not good. I don't think it's a good question. They did retire that long ago. Jeez.
Yeah, think of all the non-Patriots players that was pretty famous.
Yeah, no.
They were a pretty big deal, and like if you could think of like even a shorthand list in your head.
Well, part of the problem is all the people I'm thinking of are either quarterbacks, tight ends, or people that played for the Patriots.
Oh, okay. I will say right now, I think you definitely know this person.
Oh, I'm sure it was like if you said the name, I would remember it in a heartbeat. Because for some reason the struggle is real right now, and they won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I almost feel like giving a slight. If you need a hint, I can throw you a hint really quick.
All right, I will. This will be, and I want this to be absolutely the last hint. I will take one last hint.
So, this person has a little bit of an acting career too.
Ooh, okay.
Just to throw in some.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Helps a little bit.
We definitely know it's not Tom Brady because he played for the Patriots.
Yeah. Well, that's true. He has been in a few movies. Yeah. He was in that 80 for Brady movie
yeah.
and Ted 2.
And yeah, exactly. That's I was thinking. Those are the two I was thinking of. He's been in some movies.
Yeah.
He's retired. And again, he won a Super Bowl.
Believe they did.
No, we believe he won a Super Bowl.
Yeah. At the very least, I believe he won one in at least like the past maybe 10, 15 years, I think.
Okay.
And this person did play for like a hot second. I want to say for if I looked at the info correctly, for a few years on an Eastern like side team.
All right.
But that wasn't their main go though.
That wasn't their main team.
Yeah, no.
Was their main team in the Was their main team in California?
No.
Okay.
I think we're at 17.
Yeah.
But you are getting warm though.
I'm sure.
Get it? Because California's warm. I know.
I'm sure I am, but it's
You
not.
are,
whatever it is,
you're
not,
in the right area though. You're in the right
area.
In the right. I'll say the right section of the country.
Okay. Okay. Right section of the country.
Mm-hmm.
That can mean a lot of things.
So I would say stay in that general.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Like,
believe me, I'm. Wait a minute, brain blast. Or I could be completely wrong.
Which is fast go effects. Sorry, I'm making an earthquake.
What?
Earthquake. Okay. Anyways.
All right, I'm gonna ask a question here.
Okay.
I don't know if you would know this factoid about them, so this may be a dumb question. Is this person's favorite food Skittles?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Is it Marshawn Lynch?
Yeah, nailed it. Bam. Right when you said that Skittles bit, I'm like, wait, I think I do remember hearing about that because he's a very interesting person. Like,
yeah. No, as soon as you said, like, so I'm trying to think. So I the only thing I have to correct you on is I don't think he played for a team on the Eastern Time Zone.
He played for the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. He played for the Bills before he went to Seattle.
Yep.
That's right. You're right. I only think of him as like Seattle, and then I know he played for the Raiders for like a hot minute.
Oh yeah, I think it was for like a season or two. Yeah,
yeah, for like last year or two, he played for the Raiders. So I completely forgotten. But you're right. No, you are correct. Very good. Wow.
That's what I was trying to like when you asked about the East, I was like, all right. I didn't want you to think about the East Coast though, because even though he was on that team for a bit, I was like, I wanted to direct all the focus on. I was trying to do it in a way where I didn't want to like explicitly say West Coast, but I was like, yes, you're really close to California. So.
No, and then yeah, that's right. No, you're right. He has been in some movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, Westworld to name one of them. He was in the Westworld series actually for I think it was in season 3 that he showed up. He was just a random character, but his presence alone just made that season great.
Very cool. Well, good job, Kyle. I think technically you did beat me because I think I guessed mine like 18 questions or whatever it was, like pretty close to 20, and you got 15, but we both guessed each other, so that was definitely...
we both win.
Yeah, exactly. That was definitely good joid. So, well done, sir.
Thank you. You as well.
And now, I'm curious to hear from the folks at home. Did any of you guess either one of ours before we did? Definitely tell us in the comments. So, we are now going to move on to the end portion of our episode with my final thought and the Sue's reviews. And so I'll sort of go quickly because mine's a quick final thought tonight.
All right.
Before we dive into the Sue's reviews for the episode. And obviously, one of the best parts about this time of year is that it is baseball season in a number of different ways. And one of the leagues that obviously both Kyle and I enjoy the most is the Cape Cod Baseball League, and their season kicked off 2 days ago on Saturday, which is always very exciting. And so I just want to take a moment just to wish all the great Cape Cod League teams best of luck in their seasons, and particularly the Hyannis Harbor Hawks, because obviously that's a team that's near and dear to Kyle's heart and that we've been to probably the most of all out of any of the Cape League teams over the years.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, again, just wanted to send a shout out to all the Cape League teams, and good luck this year. And hopefully, Kyle and I will be able to hit up a game this summer. We're working towards that. So, but yeah, it's always an exciting time of year when the Cape League gets underway. So. Definitely. Play ball. So anyway, now I'm going to turn it over, as always, to Kyle for what I'm sure will be another riveting edition of the Sue's Review. So take it away.
Cool. So I want to talk about a movie I saw recently, Creed 3. Which is part of the famous Creed franchise.
I was about to say, sticking with the sports theme tonight.
Yeah, right. Just kind of wanted to just fly through with that, and because it's a series I really like, because it's a really it's been really so far a really solid follow up to the Rocky series, because it is about, for those of you who don't know, the Creed series is about Apollo Creed, his son, and Apollo Creed was the one of the guys that Rocky fought in. It was actually his kind of sort of his, you could say, boxing nemesis that he fought in the first two Rocky movies, and they eventually become friends as the series goes on. But basically, it's about his son, and it just kind of basically it's like the series is now shifted to his son's perspective, and you kind of see how his whole boxing career is going. So, I really love the first two Creed movies. I think I may have talked about them in previous reviews, on past episodes. But I really wanted to talk about the third Creed movie because it was, first of all, I didn't get the chance to see in theaters, so I'm glad I actually ended up seeing at home on video because it just came out on Prime. And, it was, there was a lot I want to say that I really liked about the movie, but there was some other aspects of it that I think, could have left some room for improvement. So, is it a bad movie? I don't think it's a bad movie. I actually really, really enjoyed the first half of the movie. First of all, right off the bat, the movie is actually directed by the star, the guy who plays Creed, Michael B. Jordan, and just to start off with a positive, I think is a very, very good director. I think this is a really great first movie for him, and I would really like to see him direct more from now on. I think he could even direct, honestly, the third Black Panther movie while we're at it, and among all kinds of other movies in his future. And I would like to see what else he does, and hopefully he sticks to it. I thought the acting was great. He was great. Tessa Thompson, who plays his wife in the movie, was great. And they have a daughter now, and the actress who played her, I think she's supposed to be around 5 or 6 years old. She nailed the role too. I just thought I liked the whole kind of family dynamic of the third Creed movie, and I liked the whole story. So basically, it's about it's a movie that's more based on Creed's past. So Rocky is not in this one. So in the past movies, Rocky was kind of his boxing mentor, if you will. This movie, Sly Stallone decided not to reprise Rocky, so we are missing Rocky. So I did kind of miss the presence of Rocky. I always like seeing him in all the movies, but it's this time it was mostly just focused on Creed and how his past kind of comes back to haunt him. So basically what happens is you see one of his friends that kind of comes, back from the past, and he, his friend that he kind of grew up with actually when they were kids, his friend had gone to jail while Creed himself had become kind of more rich and just very famous as the years went on. So when he sees the reemergence of his friend, he realizes his friend kind of comes back with maybe not the best intentions, as he finds out as the movie goes along. And I thought that was a really great setup. I thought it, created a lot of really interesting drama for the movie, and it was very different. And, just very minor spoilers. I'm not going to say exactly how it ends, but I will say that the movie begins literally with Creed in his last fight. And from then on, he becomes a boxing promoter. And I thought that was such an interesting setup. I did not expect that. It kind of took the franchise in sort of a new kind of territory right there. So I liked kind of seeing Creed, being promoted in his job, if you will. I thought that was great, and the whole drama with a friend coming back, can you trust him kind of thing. And the friend, by the way, was played by a scene-stealing Jonathan Majors. He was really good in that movie. Wow. Just really... it was just, it was a great setup for the first half of the movie, but the second half is where it kind of disappointed me for a little bit, because it just kind of felt very formulaic. It's they had such a great, first half setup, that the second half, I feel like it just kind of became like all the other Rocky and Creed movies, and it just kind of fell into that sort of like mold. And I wish it kind of went in a different direction. Like, I wish they kind of took more chances, especially given that really cool setup. But it just kind of felt like a very typical, by the numbers kind of, Rocky / Creed movie. So, you get to see you get to see cool fight scenes. The directing was great, like I said, great visual sense, great acting. But just, I wish the movie just kind of like, the second half, I just wish they kind of they tightened up a bit, maybe kind of followed up on some of the more interesting stuff that they set up. So, I'm not going to say it's a great movie. I'm not going to say it's a bad movie either, though. Like, I think it's a very well-made movie. And like I said before, I'd love to see Michael B. Jordan directing more movies. So, yeah, you know what? If you're a Creed fan, I say check it out. You guys might really like it. But if you're not a Creed fan, I don't think this movie will turn you into one. But you never know. I say watch at your own risk. So, yeah.
Very good, very good. Yeah, definitely. If you're a Rocky fan or a Creed fan, definitely, maybe worth giving it a shot. Even
give it a try. You might like it. You never know.
So, definitely, worth exploring for sure.
Definitely.
So thank you, Kyle, for that, and always nice to hear you sort of review something more sports related. Definitely, perks up the ears a bit there. So thank you for that. So that does wind down this episode of On a Couch Talking Sports. Again, thank you to our two sponsors, Simon Organizing, Wes Woodson. Links will be in the description, as always. So thank you for the support. And obviously, big shout out to Screen Time with Doug and Kyle and the Sports Blitz with Doug and I. A couple of shameless plugs. Definitely keep watching all three of our YouTube trilogy. And for this show, obviously you can find us right here on YouTube, but you can also find us on Facebook, you can find us on Instagram, and you can find us on Twitter. So definitely hit us up with a comment, like, subscribe, ring that bell so that you can see this video before anybody else. And that's going to round up this week's edition of the show. And appreciate everybody watching as always. And until next time we see you, that's Kyle. I'm Robbie, and we're signing off from On a Couch Talking Sports. See you, everybody. Nice. There you go.
Cool. Now, that was a villain thing to do, so maybe I have to be the hero instead.
Or maybe you're the villain. I'm the hero, then that means you're the villain, isn't it?
Then what did I do that was bad?
Just exist.
Oh.
Get some aloe for that burn.
Oh.